traditional engineering research methods won't be able to sufficiently explore this problem space. Because of that, my dissertation will combine qualitative psychology research methods with quantitative engineering research methods. In the preliminary investigative phase of my dissertation, I used an ethnographic methodology to conduct observations and interviews of people in makerspaces to understand how people view and interact with the space. I had some interesting findings. I found that the physical design of different areas of the makerspace disadvantaged different users in different ways. To be more specific, when women are using the more masculine stereotyped woodworking tools, they find it difficult or sometimes even impossible to use some of the equipment due to their smaller physical stature. And similarly, when men are using the more feminine stereotype crafting tools, they find it uncomfortable to use some of the equipment that's a little smaller than they're typically accustomed to. So we've identified a space that was built with bias. My next step was to quantify some of the factors that lead to the development of these biases. I developed a cognitive walkthrough and had designers react to it using a survey tool that I developed. Once again, very interesting results. I found that designers interpret a user's problems differently depending on the demographics of the user experiencing the problem. Specifically, they view problems experienced by women as less severe than identical problems experienced by men. So we've identified a bias space, and we've identified specific biases in designers. The last step is to try to mitigate that bias. In the final phase of my dissertation, I'll pull bias reduction techniques from analogous fields and test their ability to reduce bias in designers and help them develop more equitable engineering requirements lists.